Hello. Hello everybody, nice to see you again. This is the Q&A with the dirty spectacles. Q&A, the English version, yeah, part 10 maybe already. Really successful and really nice to see a lot of people back. It's a bit pity Perry is here, but the rest very welcome. No, Perry. Oh, that's better to read. Yeah, I've seen who said that? Wayne. Wayne said, "Oh, winter kicked in England." Here, yeah, for me it's a bit difficult because last night I came back from Greece, so yeah, here it feels cold, but maybe it's not that cold. But yeah, of course, the temperature, the water temperatures drop in the pond, so be careful with feeding them too much, and especially too heavy food, as in a lot of protein. So be careful with feeding at the moment. Get the immune system up, so you can give them some good food. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna feed a lower quality. For example, if you use a food type that is just it's empty, and with the feeling, okay, I'm feeding them because it's winter time, they don't need that much. Also important to get good quality, four-season, multi-season food, and yeah, don't feed them too much. That's really important. You can see I've got today I think about 10 or 12 WhatsApp or phone calls or messengers, an email like, "Oh, what's happening with my pond, because there's a lot of foam on the surface, especially in the morning. What's happening?" That's the amount of protein that are yeah, by the air or by the inlet of your the pond water. Yeah, it's getting it's like foam, and that's a big part of that is the bacteria that are dying in your filter. So the filter has not that big capacity anymore. So be careful with what you do, and because if the food is gonna stand still in the koi, it will also get you will get a rotting process in the koi, and in spring you will have fish with holes on the side. So be careful, please be careful. That's it. So today is a Q&A. Next week, yes, next week it's going to be the koi quiz. So start practicing again. The second English koi quiz, really popular, with some nice prizes, and it's really nice. Today we'll also do some giveaways. I've got a really nice surprise. Merlin, can you get me the white box on the bucket with the? Yeah, this is all the way from Japan. I got it today. I've got it in, and I've got some other stuff as well. But that's but this, oh, this is the main prize. It's the Japanese towels with a koi, with a shirutsuri and a kohaku with exact same pattern. But it's nice. You see? Oh, now it's better. Yeah, this looks better. So this is really the main. This is going to be the at the end. But during, I will also do like a mug, or no, not or a mug and some food. So stay tuned. Okay, let's start with the first questions. Oh, no. Let's not start with the first questions. Merlin, I want to do the whole screen, not now, but in a minute. Okay, I've been to Greece. For the people that don't know, I'm working at the monastery at the Mount Athos. We did a really nice filtration system. Yeah, it's been really good to work there. This was the, I think already the eighth or seventh time I'm there in the last half year, 6 months. And we've got a really nice, really short movie. I've got more, but this is to see. This one is not inside the monastery. I've got one on for that, but that's really nice. This one is also nice, but the other one is really it's more complex, but a longer movie. So I will show that on YouTube this week. I'm going to post it, but this one I will want to show you. This is the black. Yeah, is it on? Is the music, can they hear it, you think? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is it's a movie we made for the products of the monastery, but between the products it was really, I think, really nice to see how it looks over there. And we're also having a good deal with the monastery, where we can do outside of the monastery. We do the selling the wine for them, honey, olive oil, and oh yeah, the herb section we do as well. So it's really nice cooperation. So not only the ponds, and there's going to be. I was here last week. I was over there to talk about the future, how to develop not only the ponds but the mud ponds, the koi houses. So it's going to be a little Japan, and the temperature over there is really good. Still yesterday outside 27, water was 22.5. It's going to keep like that till the mid of November, and it starts really early. So if we do koi in the mud pond over there, they've got a long growing season, and I'm looking forward to do that. And we're going to do an asukari project where people can select a koi from that's the chestnut, a koi from here and from Shigeyoshi, and then send it to there. Of course, the asukari project in Japan stays like it is. It's a nice project, but also we're going to do something here, so we can go with a few men to the monastery, and we get a really nice experience, 3-day experience. It's going to be the best, I think. Okay, now the questions. I will get my glasses on. This is the one I just cleaned, but it's dirty again. Hello, Marcel. Hello, everybody. What he wants? What wants Perry? Oh, he wants the the towel. I think towels. Okay. Okay, let's go from the start. Good evening, good avond, good evening. Hello. Greetings from Sweden. Patrick, nice to see you. Or nice you're here. Nicholas from Cape Town. Nicholas, please tell me you've got your stuff in. I think so, eh? Yes, English, Slaughterhouse, yes, English only. That's always on Friday. We've got the English version, and on Wednesday, when I'm not in Greece, on Wednesday it's going to be the Dutch version. So next Wednesday we have also the koi quiz coming up. Oh, Perry says 20.5, so he must have a heater or live in, I don't know where. Should I stop feeding below the 10 degrees? It's difficult to say, Charles. I stop feeding at 10 degrees, and many breeders do. So yeah, they stop at 10 degrees. They even stop earlier, but that's because of the harvest of the koi. They're all going to go into a tank, like let's say 30-ton tank, and then with 200, 250, sometimes more koi in the tank. If you're going to start feeding them, they're going to not be happy, and especially the filtration system will not be happy. So they stop earlier, and they will wait till they go into the mud pond again. And sometimes that's the beginning of June. So can you imagine, a koi can really easy do without food. Good evening, Don Leo Sando. Ik heb een wit. One moment. I've got a white spot on the koi, their tails. What can I do against it? It's karpok, soort karpok. That will, the karpok is, yeah, it's like it's a virus, and it's the because of the immune system going down, and then they will develop some koi when they are carrier of the virus, and they will be outing that as a karpok. It's like the same. It's same as, it's also herpes. It's not koi herpes, but it's the karpok, and it's the same as we have on our lips. Some people are carriers of the virus, but don't ever get any ulcers on the mouth. And some people, when they get stressed, the immune system goes down. They get those spots on their lips. So that's the same with the koi. You can leave it for now, and then next spring, spring and summer and autumn, get food that's even more immune system boosting, and then next autumn, winter, there's a big chance that they will stay away. And koi, when they get older, it's also getting better. So especially when I see it a lot with 2-year-old koi, I see it more than with the older koi. And if I have a koi, a 2-year-old koi here, and it stays for a year in here, then next time you don't see it. So I think that should be also doing with it. Okay. Good evening, Ed. I've got the mosquito repellent on, so no mosquitoes tonight. Do you need to cover your pond in the winter? You don't need to cover your pond in the winter, but if you do, you can have a bit of an advantage, or the fish can have a bit of an advantage, because the temperature in the pond will not be as low as a pond that is in the middle, is open and has wind going over it. But if you have a cover, you have to be careful with the temperature changing every day. So when it's really sunny outside and you have your cover up and it's all closed, then the temperature goes up quite fast, and then at night when the temperature is 8-9 degrees, it will go down very fast. So what you should do with the cover then is when it's at daytime, do 1 or 2 lids open, so it's not going to heat up that much, and then it can be an advantage. How deep the pond must be not to freeze in the winter. It will, here in Holland, the last few years we didn't have any good winters, but if there's a bit of ice on the top, you can prevent it by let the water surface move, so you don't get the ice on the surface, but all the way down it's not going to happen in Holland anymore. So even a 160 to 1 meter pond, they are safe in Holland. Okay. Jimmy, hey Stefan, my koi are swimming on their side close to the bottom and the wall, and also jumping out of the pond. Why are they doing this? There must be something on the koi, so they're itchy and they want to scratch, and that's what they do. They go on their sides and flick around the bottom drain, for example, or around the side of the pond. So please, before winter kicks in, let your pond checked by just scraping the koi and see what's on it. If the temperature of your water is dropping below 10, it's quite hard to treat one cellular parasites, because the medicine don't go that well under the 10 degrees. So hurry up, I would say. What the best temperature, Arc Royal, best temperature to keep your koi over in the winter period? I would say below 10 or above 16, 17. Not in the middle range. That is a really dangerous range. So 11, 12, 13 is really dangerous. A lot of fungus are active, bacteria are getting active, but the immune system starts up with a koi at begins to start up at 15, 16, but really kicks in at 17 degrees. So if you're heating, or below 10, or going up to 17, but if you do, for example, with just electric heaters, also buy a good couch, so when you have a fight about the bill, you have a good bed to sleep on. So that's important. Okay, Matt, what do you think using the plastic balls on insulating pond? There was quite a big hype here in Holland, but now they're all gone, and I must almost say all blown away, because if you have them in your open pond, then they're gonna, with the first wind, they will be ending up at the neighbor's garden or pond. So you have to cover it with a net, but you also have to keep the part of the pond open with like a PVC frame, so there is air going around it. So there was a few years ago someone in Germany, he had those balls on the surface, but all covered and all fish suffocated. So be careful with the balls, but they're okay. Okay. Chilling to the music. Okay. Hello all, nice movie. You're welcome. Thank you. Beautiful movie. Nicolas, nope. Oi, Nicolas. We need to see. Did you get the code? Should be there. I'm late. Hi everyone. Oh, Mark, we were all waiting for you. You're welcome. Welcome to. Nice to see you again, Nico. Hello. Kalispera. Gils Hendricks, hello. Heart is my style. Mike, one moment, I've got to translate. Okay, heart is my style. My koi get in this period quite often some shimmies, some black spots on the koi. I have, since today, I've got oysters in my filter. The shimmies exist from the hardness of the water. Do you have any tips to lose the shimmies? If the hardness of the water is, when the hardness is getting higher, the chance of getting shimmies, some black on the koi is high. So you have to make sure your hardness of the water is not going to go up. By putting in oyster shells, your hardness will come up. It take a while because oyster shells it's not that fast, but yeah, eventually the oyster shells will get your KH higher and the chance on shimmies quite high. Hi Stephen, we speak about bloodlines on koi breeding. Are there no problem with inbreed, intailed? Started by my pond with 4 Polish koi and 3 of them had a tumor. or just bad luck? Those tumors are, let's say, I don't know, I don't want I think there's only one breeder in Poland, so if I say something, maybe you're gonna come and visit me, but I don't think it's, tumors exist more often with inbred, not in any species. But yes, of course, if you have a lot of inbred, you will see the size of the koi will be not as big as normal, as other breeders have. Now, you might know how big your koi are, and the tumors could be of medicine or hormones that are, I don't say this breeder uses it, but in general, if your koi has like tumors, then antibiotics can, an overdo of antibiotic can cause a tumor. Of course, any steroids to grow, to get the fish growing, can get your koi tumors. That's quite often the case. But again, I don't know if this breeder, I don't know, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not into the Polish koi, so I'm not interested in how they work. So, but that is most of the time it's the case. It's the hormones, the FMC, and if you mix yourself with methylene blue, it's for ourselves. It's really important you wear gloves and eye mask, and because it's really cancer enhancing. So yeah, that's also with koi. Edwin, hi Stefan, we speak about blood. Oh, sorry, that is something else. Luckily, never had a problem with my Japanese koi. That's good, Edwin. Nicholas Mill, what's the average temperature difference between the top of the bottom and of the pond? Is 1.2 meter deep. If you just let your filtration system go, there's not a big difference. Maybe in the middle of the summer the really surface is a bit higher, but there's no difference in the winter time in the layers. But if you leave the bottom layer still, so your bottom drains are off, or the aeration so it's not from the bottom, and then you can have a temperature difference. And so if the water is laying still on the bottom, it cannot go below 4 degrees plus. So that's really safe for koi if you have that. But it's quite hard in normal ponds to have it like that, because there's always circulation. And I'm not advising you to shut off your filter. That's, some people can do that or want to do that. It's possible, but you will see in the spring and in the summer you have a lot of blanket weed and algae, and so you don't want that, so I keep my filtration system on. Okay. I'm not the best, but you're welcome, some of us. Okay. Some Valtera non-return valves have a spring, others not. When do you need one of the spring and when not? The good thing with that's why there's also an arrow on the valve for the water, how the water flow. And you will see if the arrow is this way, the spring, the open end of if you unscrew the bulb valve, the spring and the open side where you can get it out is on this side, so the water pressure always puts it in, pressure in. So if you have to block your valve, close it, and you open this side, it has no chance. This side will come out, and all the water will come out of the pipe. So, but it's good to have. If it's an expensive valve, then you can replace the rubber ring or the Teflon ring that's in there, because you can open it and then repair it. So it's really cheap. And some valves are really expensive. The really also 63 valves, if they're high pressure, they can go up to 150 and even more euro per piece. So then it's really good if you can change the O-rings for just a few euros instead of replacing the whole valve. So for that reason, I would say, okay, that's good to have an open. But in our ponds, those valves are, let's say, 16 to 20 euro. Then it's more easy. Then it doesn't have to have the open side, and just use the cheap valve, and you can replace it after 10 or sometimes 15 years. Okay. Now, I have to find the question because it goes up and down. Okay, that's not only Valtera. It's with other valves as well, other brands as well. Hey Stefan, turn the UV on or off in the winter. Yeah, you can. If it's a normal UV for the algae, against the algae, just turn it off, and it will be okay. I'd rather do that than turning it off and on and off and on and off and on. Some people do that in the winter time. They, for example, only at daytime. But starting up a lamp like that is taking a lot of power, and then you will see after half a year the whole base of the lamp is black. So yeah, that's not good. And then it breaks. So be careful with that. But in the wintertime, yeah, you can turn it off. If you have a bio-UV and that also kills bacteria, and you have the bio-UV and you have quite a lot of fish in, keep it on, and then it's really good. But leave the water running. Use only bacter power to start the filter and add bacteria as well to the filter and what do you mean? Only bacter power to start the... No, bacter power is not only for starting up a filter or a pond, it's also for maintenance. So I use the bacter power also in the winter, but in the summer it's sometimes once a week, once every 2 weeks. It's okay. It's I don't know if you hear it, but it's the pump that's making a funny noise. So I use the bacter power in the winter only once a month, a bit, but I use it as a maintenance bacteria as well. Other bacteria. Where are you? Okay, Nicholas. Yeah, I can try to find the. Yeah, I have it, of course. I will send it to you. I will send the tracking number. How was the harvest in Japan this year, Nicholas? That needs to start somewhere in October. Some breeders like NND are already harvesting, but they have quite a lot, and they are always early to be the first, I think. But the most breeders will start beginning of October, so it's not there yet. Are there any bacteria still working in the filter at winter temperatures. Not, yeah, a bit at 4 degrees, but not that much. But around 8 to 10, yeah, they are still alive and working. Not as fast as when they're in 20 degrees, but yeah, they're still working. Yeah, sorry. Edwin asked me, could you explain the difference between he and Benny? How can you see how the quality of Benny or he is at young koi? It's used mixed. So in Japan they have quite a lot of different words for the color red. So for example, you have a Benny Kikukuriu and not a he Kikukuriu, Benny Kikukuriu. But if you talk about the red on a kohaku in general, they say the he. It's about the he. So it's difficult. For me, it's a kind of a feeling where you talk about Benny and where you talk about the he on a koi. And yeah, so for example, yeah, the Benny. Yeah, so on. I don't know if it's true what I'm going to say, but I think it also depends on the variety. So on kohaku we in general talk if it's on the whole body, we talk about the Benny, and when we talk about a segment, we talk about the he. But you can mix and they still understand. I will look it up what the Japanese think about it. I think I asked them already, and they were also a bit confused about how to explain, and they said also it's like a kind of feeling, and yeah, so they will understand you if you say Benny in the sentence where you should have said he. Hello Stefan, can you see your friends around? No, yeah, I can see. No, they're not anymore. I used your repellent, Ed. Pauldale, hi Stefan, can you tell us what the difference is between Shirotsuri and a Shirobeko? By the way, the wife says, love your show. Hi wife. Hi Paul. It's the same about the Sanke and the Showa. So a Shiro Utsuri is a black koi with, maybe I can find it over there. We're gonna have a look. A Shiro Utsuri is a black koi with white spots. So the black on the koi is like, most of the time it's vertical and quite to the belly. There is black on the head and like a nice memoire drawing, and most of the time it's like they have the Motoguru, so the black on the base of the fin. Sanke, Beko, Shiro Beko, is a white koi with black dots, and the Japanese and we prefer if there's no black on the head. It's possible, but we prefer not to have black on the head of the Shirobeko, and they're like flowers, and that's also for the Sanke. They're like flowers, small spots, and especially on the top of the back of the koi. That's in general. And they have like black lines, not so with the Shirotsuri, the black should have in the fins must be the same in both fins, but with the Shirobeko and with the Sanke, the line can be one on one side, two on one on the other side, or nothing on the other side. That's all no problem. But we're gonna have a look. We have the mobile camera. I'm gonna try to find the Shirobeko. I'm really curious, but then I can get us a sunk. Let's have a look. One moment, I'm going to get the coin stock. You can see the water is crystal clear at the moment. Really clear. That's also because we not stopped feeding, but the amount of food is now 50% we give, and so the water is really crystal clear. It's difficult because Shirobeko is not as popular as the Shirotsuri. So. Yeah, if we have them, and they're quite hard to find as well, if we have them, they're quite fast back on with the owner. Looking, no. Let's get the Shirobeko. That's not the Shirobeko. This is the Shirobeko. I will get it into the this, because of the filtration system is now a bit off, let's say off, so there's no noise, but that's why the air is on is really important. So this is a Shirobeko, and maybe if you have a look. Oh, beauty. This is an Omasako Shirobeko. Yes. You have a look at this, and I'm going to search for a background. I'm going to run around. Found a nice sound cam as well. please use your imagination because we don't have the sanke yet, or not in, or the shirobeko in. Now, the shirotsuri is, you can see, on this shirotsuri has on the left has no black yet, on the left hand fin, but still a beautiful koi with a nice pattern, and it's coming up quite well. Of course, you can see some red veins now on the back, but normally it's really bright white. And we've got this, I think, yes, this is a Yamato Nushiki, but let's say it's not metallic, and let's say the red, you see, the he is not there, or the Benny is not there, then you would have a white koi with really flowery black spots. And that's more kind of a, not more kind, that's a sanke. So the really small spots on the back, instead of the black lines going down on the showa and the black on the head. And here there's just one spot in the neck, so that is still okay. That's the difference between a shirobeko and a shirotsuri. Good question, and I'll make sure we get new shirobeko, so next time, or not next time, but yeah, soon I will be able to show you the real shirobeko. So, I said, oh, it's going too fast. Many questions. I hope that was an answer to your question. Paul, nice question, Paul. No, it's not a winter at the no, it's not winter yet. No. Your advice to add filter start bacteria, or is it adding only bacteria power enough to start the filter up? Yeah, bacteria power is the bacteria you need. It's nothing, you don't have to use any other bacteria. They start up the filter quite quick, and if you put a maintenance dose in, your water will be really crystal clear. So you can see it on the moment on the I will show it later on, the round tank. Here it's crystal clear, and you see some bacteria power on the bottom, but it's really nice. Oh, this is fogged up. Fogged, not fogged, but it's cloudy. Rolf, keep the moving bed on or shut it down for the winter and use it as a static medium. No, keep it running. It's good to have your air pump not in the open, but still it will produce some heat when it goes through the pump, and you can feel on the outcoming of the pipe or the hose, you will feel it's warmer than the air around it. So please let it move, but you can cover it, of course. That's no problem. Who is your favorite koi breeder? Of course, I don't have to think long about it, but it's difficult to say. Of course, Maruju is my favorite koi breeder, but that is also in person and on his kind of variety. So on the Goromo, on the Showa, the Kohaku Sanke, the Tansho, I think it's really nice to have a Maruju koi in the pond. And the reason why is they last a long period. They keep really young for a long period, and that's that. And they develop on a later stage. So that's what I like, because then you get a nice koi, and it's getting even nicer and nicer and better and better and better in your pond. And they can grow really big, and they can win koi shows. But if you ask me who is breeding at this moment the best Yamabuki, that's also really, I like that breeder as well, Isomiya. Yeah, if you want to go for the best mix, Maruhiro is also really nice to me. And but yeah, with Siga, almost every day we talk, and also now we talk, and yeah, we do a lot of business together. But that's because it clicked with the type of koi, and not only because I don't know because he talks English. There are quite many other breeders that are talking English, but so it's difficult. It's not that I don't know how to explain, because sometimes I don't want all Maruju koi in my pond. I also like a beautiful Showa from Sekaguchi. So yeah, it's difficult. For Kindai Showa, I would say, or for us, not too big, but a beautiful Showa from Sekaguchi is also so difficult. I don't like, let's say what I don't like. I don't like the breeders that have only, let's say, one bloodline or a few bloodlines, but they all look the same. So it's nice to have one of those koi. But if you have 3 or 4 of them in your pond, it's getting a little bit boring. So I would be careful with that for myself. So yeah, that's for those breeders. Stefan Pernay, I think mystery means something else, as you explained. There are 2 versions. One has a spring which closes the lid. Oh, it's not the, oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah. No, it's the I don't know if it's maybe it's a valve. It's called a valve, but it's the terugslagklep. So it's the it's the one way. Okay, that is when the one with the spring you can also use when the thing is, for example, vertical placed. So or a bit this, it can still with the spring. It can hold hold it back. It will help to get it back. When you can place the valve, the special valve, horizontal, then you can use without the spring. And the advantage without the spring is that the lid is easily opened by the water, so you don't have that much pressure against your water. So, but then you really need to put it in a horizontal line of your of the pipe. So that's really important for that. Thank you. I think I misunderstood. How do you feed your koi? Only pellets or fruits? Fruit. I feed my koi pellets, 90% pellets, but also I make my own food. So from the groceries I get fruits and shrimps, and I mix it, and some things I cook, I mix it again, put it in the fridge, and then in the freezer, and then put it in the koi pond. We've got some episodes where I give you a recipe for those for spring, summer, and autumn. We have already. I will put them in the comments underneath this movie later on, of course. Yes, you can see, yes, I sound like an Italian. Yeah, you can see the ends on, if you search for, so Koi TV or Arts&Ants, and then you type in ATA, E-T-T-E, and then you will find the ends on the channel, where I explain why our name is Arts&Ants. And where can I buy pen nets? You can buy them here if you like. It's no problem. We can order them, and it's good. I'm sorry that the asking so much, but just start with the first pond, and I know. And now 7 months running. No, it's good to ask questions. In Japan, they breed Shirotsuri, but not Shirobeko. Why? Not commercial value? No, they breed Shirobeko, but in general there's more question and more ask. People are, the Shirotsuri is more popular. So the Shirobeko, a nice Shirobeko, is really difficult to breed. We've got those koi posters. There's a Deutsche Shirobeko on. Everybody, a lot of people, pointing out that koi like, okay, I want that. That's the. But it's not possible, almost not possible to breed like that. So the Shirotsuri is more popular, and thereby it's like commercial. It's better to breed it like that, and it's really stable. The Shirobeko, you can go anywhere with the patterns. Hello, Red Bull. Oh, everybody's going on Koi TV. I didn't do that. No, Perry. No, Red Bull. The lottery is not done yet. Strong Motoguro on a Tosai Showa. Important? No. Motoguro is not important on a Tosai Showa. So the black from the start of the shoulder on the base of the fin to the it's not important. It can come, it can go, but it can easily come again. So no, you don't have to be selecting on that especially. That reminds me that the question of was it Paul, where he asked me where I didn't answer yet for the Benny and the he. Yeah, when you select Tosai with good he, especially if you have a few together, you can select on the, it has to be thick, and you can see the difference between thin, if it's thin and you see some white, or it's light, it's not equally colored, then it's thin. Be careful then. It needs to be really stable, like eagle red. And it depends also on the breeder. So some breeders have quite orangey Sanke, Kohaku, Showa when they're Tosai, and they turn really red when they're a bit older. And sometimes it's the other way around. So be careful with that. But some breeders, I can give you advice on, like, okay, you have with this and this breeder and this bloodline, you can select the orange koi. It needs to be thick, but it can be orange, and later on it will be red. Oi. No, sorry, on Sunday I'm not here, Patrick. You're welcome, Paul. What temp can you turn off the UV? Oh, Red Bull is getting too late, and then I think already now, because you can turn it off without any chance of getting a green pond. So you can do it now, or you wait till 10 degrees. Let us know. If you put it down, we know what to do later on. they have both, Don Leon, so they have both, and it's a really complex. It's 33 different kinds of bacteria, and they have all in there, and there's one bacteria, it's not in the others, so it's really nice to have. My last question, which is the best koi farm from North Holland or North Nederland? No, I'm not going to say I'm the best. I don't know. I know a few in the north of Holland. These are really good. They are, really good or really nice, and depends also where you're looking for. But the north of Holland. So there could be AB koi, MF koi. That would be, I think, like that. AB is, but it's, I don't know where you're at the moment, sort of. Also, let me know. Backwash valve. Red Bull. Backwash valve. Thank you very much. Okay, Rolf, we're gonna do a lottery, but that's not on the towels. We wait for Perry. He has to go to bed, because he has, of course, another work tomorrow, so we wait for that. But we start with the koi mock. Not this one, not the koi cave, but the koi house. It's over there. It's the koi house mock, and the new ones are not in yet, but I can, of course, give away one, and then as soon as they're available again, I will send it to you. So please, for the people that don't know this show, please put in Koi TV. Perry is allowed to put in Koi Cave, no, the rest as well, but Koi TV, I think you have better luck. Put in so the Nightbot can see you. So now 12 people are joining with the Nightbot, and the Nightbot is the thing that does the lottery. So I only push a button, but I cannot see who is best, and we're showing this page. So you can also see that the supporter luck or regular luck is set to nothing. So it doesn't matter if you type in 6 times or 1 time or 100 times, you still have the same chance. Although if your name is Perry or Kim, you have a big chance, or Sander, you have the big chance to win for some strange reason. So I wait for that for a minute, not a minute, half a minute, because there's quite a big delay on the YouTube. So I wait for you to type in the Koi TV, and if you see your question going up and I cannot find it anymore, if there are many messages, so please copy your own question and ask it again after everybody put in the Koi TV thing. But I can see many people do now. 40, 44. Let's put glasses on. 45. The Ed's insect repellent is really greasy, so my glasses. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, let's go. So it's for the muck, and then later on we do the towels. 3, 2, 1. Dennis Weining. Dennis, did you already win some? No. You're welcome, Dennis. Or welcome. Congratulations on the mug. Please let me know if you're going to pick it up or leave it, or let me send it. This one has a chip out. It came in like this, and a scratch. So the new ones you will get. So don't come tomorrow. Please come tomorrow, but not for your mug, because this one is not in one piece. Now first go back to a few questions, and then, because it's already 1 hour ago when we started, so we do 2-3 questions, and then we're gonna do the lottery of the towels. But it's been so busy. Oh, yeah. Eindelijk een kooimok. Nou, you can pick it up on Sunday. No, I'm kidding, Patrick. Okay. Yeah, fogged, not fogged up. Koi TV. Yeah, second mock. Dennis, you're welcome. Do you have the Koi TV or the other one, Koi Huis? You can choose. If you have the one, you can have the other one. Your thoughts on the through Becky shower, Arc Royal. I like a through Becky shower. For the people that don't know the difference between a bucket shower and a trickle tower. A trickle tower has a flow of, depends of course on the size, but if it's a meter wide, 90 centimeters wide, it has a flow on 12,000 liters an hour. With a bucket shower, you're talking about 20, 25. Starting from 17,000 liters per hour, so it's really spraying down. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, at the moment 5 bucket showers running my tanks. So I'm really happy about that. And it's not only the bacteria that will get the water better, that eat all the ammonia, but also the water is splitting up, and thereby the ammonium will vaporize. Okay. Another question, and then we're gonna do the other lottery, but don't put in Koi TV yet. You're living in Groningen. Groningen, I think Arjan, when I said he was he's in Friesland, I think he was a bit pissed off, so he's in Groningen. It's easier to catch the koi with a bigger koi net. Yes, it's easy to get. Yes, maybe that's an answer on someone else. What are your thoughts on Lotus Media? Nicholas, please send me an email with the media, and then I can see if I know something like that, because I don't know the Lotus Media, so I cannot say anything about it. I need new towels for my new kitchen. Karen, they're so tiny, so we call it a poppet house. That's the size of the towel, so it's not for the kitchen. Koi cave. Sunny Peter says koi cave. Okay. Marceline McNally. Will carp pox go on its own in time? I have one koi with it, thanks. Normally, yeah, it will go in time when the temperature of the water is high enough. Normally above 15 to 17 degrees and up, it's the best temperature to lose it. But some koi will always have carp pox. And we had at a customer, we had a carp that had always, we thought it were outside the skin tumors, and we thought, okay, this is, it's always gonna be like this. And then we had to put that koi in 29, 30 degrees for a few weeks. But the result, the extra result on that, it was not, just to be sure, it was not KHV, why it has to be on 28 or 29 degrees, but it had a bacterial infection. Well, we did that with the, and it's gone, and it stays gone because it's now already in a normal tank, and it stays really well. So, yeah, you can get rid of it, but normally it goes by itself. No spam Koi TV anymore. What do you think for the future of koi filtration will be like? Ooh, I don't have my glass bowl with me, but I think the drum filter will be for a while will be with koi, because they're really working well. They're affordable, and it's good. Of course, you will have some small changes. That will be, and then there was a time here in Holland where everybody getting the moving bed filter, but it was, in my opinion, too small in volume, and now you see people adding more filters behind the combination filter, for example. So they have the drum with 100 liter of Helix, the moving bed material, and then they put on a bucky shower or a trickle tower or an extra tank with moving bed. And I think that's going to be the future, back to the future, because years ago we had quite big filtration systems, and I think it's going to be it's the best. Okay, that's that. Why koi like to swim in shallow areas? I don't know where are you talking about, Perry? I mean, yeah, they like to swim. For example, in a mud pond, they go on the sides. That is because it's a bit warmer. So sometimes it's that. If you have a pond where it's all 150 or 2 meters, and then you've got a section where it's only 50 centimeters, the light is so the sun is easier getting through the water. Sorry. Corona. Easier getting through the water, and then it's a bit warmer, and yeah. So I think it's like that, Perry. And it's good to have. That was also an advice of. Sorry, that was an advice of Maruju, Sigurd Senaka. He said, yeah, if you all have ponds like 2 meters deep, please have a section where it's a bit more shallow. So if koi are feeling a bit not well a day, for example, they can be on that more shallower bit, because the pressure on the head of the koi with 2 meters, if it has to lay down on 2 meters deep, it's not comfortable, he say, and I think he's right. Mountain tree. Oh no. Sorry, I don't know what the mountain tree is. I will look it up, and then next time I will comment on it. Question to North. Yeah, I don't know. It can be, Dennis. I don't know if they have nice mocks you can win, but yeah, that can also be. But I don't know them. But I know Arjen is really friendly, and he knows a lot also. But yeah, please go to wherever you go, because wherever you can, so you can compare. Yeah, that's the one I said, Dennis, AB koi. What's the max of refreshing pond with new water? The max is 100%. But I think that this was not a trick question. But if you have koi and you want to, I would say 30%, and then fill it up not too fast. Then 30% is no problem. But you can also come to here. Of course, it's quite a drive. But I get all the koi from Japan, and that's even further than Groningen. Hi Stefan, always air on the pond through the whole year. Some of the UVC lights always on, like for example in the ponds in Greece. The ponds in Greece, the bi-UVs will be always on. the normal UV system will go off, and air is always on, not as fast or as high pressure as normal, as in the summer, sorry, but it has to be on. Yeah, really, really important. Monique, is the black color on the tip of the grill covers the same as Motor Guru? Also a sign of black color coming up? No, it's not the same as Motor Guru, Monique, but it's if a Showa has black here, and also that's what a lot of Japanese judges and Japanese like on a sanke, black on the gill plates. Yeah, sometimes it's a good sign that the quality on the body is going to be really high, good, intense. Bless you, thank you, bless you. Okay, no, that's something. I've got 4 questions to go, and then Dennis is the last one. If it's so Monique, there was that. The panels you use for building the pond walls, are a metal sheet sandwich or fiber? Metal sheet, Dentex metal sheet, and it's powder coated, and they will stay almost forever. So a long time they will be really good. Do you need to place the air pump higher than the filter or just above the water level of the pond? Above the water level of the pond, or if you have the, of course, if the filter disc, the air disc are in the filter, yeah, then it has to be above the filter, because the water will come back when the pump is shut down. Alison, you're welcome. Only you got the best mocks and great koi food and Bacter power. Still need to visit you. Dennis, thank you. You're welcome, and hope to see you soon, because of course we're gonna get some really beautiful koi in our shop in the next following 2-3 months. So please keep our website keep an eye on our website, and that's it. Yeah, please type in. Jay Vrijland already knows what to do. Koi TV for the towels. For the towels, it's really beautiful towels. Try to, yeah, like this. Can you come and finish our filtration system, please? Yeah, it's no problem, Karen. No problem. I'm on my way. Yeah, so the towels, who is going to win the towels? It's the Nightbot 40 people. Oh yeah, while we're looking at this, no, we're not looking at this. While you're typing in Koi TV, you can see we're already 10 people higher than last time. At this moment, there are 67 people watching. Sometimes it has been more so it's really good. This video has 16 likes, so please, if you like this video, please type in like now, because with 67 even must have some extra likes. Oh, there's another like. Also share this video. If you're not a subscriber yet and you like to be, please subscribe to the Koi TV, and then we can, with a big community, we can do more things on the YouTube channel. So we're looking forward to a certain amount, and we're going every day. We get really organic new subscribers, no bought, nothing, just from here, from the movie. So that's really good. And yeah, so please do if you're not a subscriber yet. I go to the Nightbot. Now 47 people joined in for the towels. And who's gonna get it? 3, 2, 1. Marcel Boot. Marcel, congratulations. Did you win already something? Please let me know if I have to send them or if you're gonna pick them up. Congratulations. It's really nice. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get more of those tiles, and we will give away them more often. So keep in touch, or keep following us, and you will get your tiles anyway. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We're gonna get the koi back and put the koi back and go home.